Hello and welcome back to AT10. I'm Kill2. I'm here with Lazarus Telraven, and we are about to watch people who once won the Alliance Tournament, Pandemic Legion, fight Alpha Volley Union. Both of these teams need to get at least 6 points under their belt in this match to move on to next weekend. And we have some pretty interesting setups on the field. Why don't you let us know what they are, Laz?
Yeah, the Pandemic Legion team, which bringing a team similar to that Goonswarm Federation brought last week with the Vindicator, Brutix, Oneros, Enyo, and Cursus, versus Alpha Volley Union, which is a Rook, Apso, Rifter, and a Retribution. So, I mean, they put this Apso up front. He's going to, I guess, intercept the neutron blasters from Vindicator. and
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. They've got so the PL team is pretty much all warped to the beacon except for their Oneros, which is back at 50k. And then Alpha Volley Union has put their absolution between them and the PL team, which warped closer to the beacon, and then the rest of the Alpha Volley Union team is at range. So we're underway now. PL charging past that absolution with their frigs, headed for the Alpha Volley Union support.
Looks like they're going to go straight for that Rook, is what I'm guessing. You see the targeting or tracking disruptors on the Apso from the PL team, and Web on the Oneros. So it looks like they are going to go straight for that Oneros, burn that Oneros down, and then I'm going to have to guess they're going to take out that Rook, get some of the EWAR off the field. And what we've been saying the past couple weekends, or last weekend and yesterday, was a big counter to any ECM type team is a all one race setup. Because you're not going to be able to fit all Galente jammers, because then if they bring something else, you're kind of boned. So,
Yeah, that's definitely true. The Alpha Volley Union Oneros taking a lot of damage. I don't like his chances here. PL seem to have at least some damage they're able to apply. It's funny, you're talking about the disadvantage of having the ECM against the Alt Galent setup. That's absolutely true. I have to say, one interesting disadvantage to the Vindicator is ECM. We haven't seen a lot of ECM in this tournament in the form of Rooks, and that might be why Vindicators have been able to do better. And there goes that Oneros for Alpha Volley Union.
Yeah, you see the Apso trying to put some DPS on the PL Oneros. I personally, I don't like the Absolution in this format of the tournament. They just don't do enough DPS, in my opinion, to be that viable for the amount of points that they cost.
Yeah, I agree. The only thing they really do better than other ships that would fit in that slot is maybe tank. They also have lasers, which are nice because of, I guess, long optimal, but generally I think there is better ships for that slot. I mean, and they are good against EWAR because of being a Mar. If you do run into Rooks or Kitsunes, you're going to have a better chance keeping it unjammed. But Alpha Volley Union about to lose their Rook. We may see a second full wipe here, 0 points for Alpha Volley Union, which would move them out of next weekend and move some of the teams that are right on that bubble into next weekend, so or at least one team.
Yeah, I definitely think PL is probably planning on following Goons for this tournament and just stealing all their setups, because PL is not very good at this game. But there's definitely a Windicator time in this match.
And here go the Alpha Volley Union Frigs, both those Rifters taking a bunch of damage, one down, the other presumably going down pretty soon here. Just to finish my thought about the ECM versus the Vindicator, since I'm sure some people raise some eyebrows about that. In the past, battleships have really been a big problem because you concentrate a whole bunch of points in one ship, which is easier to deal with ECM or any form of EWAR than several ships spread out. Having 2 Cyclones is a lot harder to manage with one Rook than one Vindicator. But since we've seen a lot less ECM and EWAR in general in this tournament, the Vindicator's been able to kind of show its advantages with more ease, I think. And maybe that's why Alpha Volley Union, or at least part of why they were willing to give the Rook a shot. But I don't know. What do you think about EWAR in a team that isn't concentrated on EWAR? Like having the Rook there is just a supplement rather than having a fully focused ECM team.
I think it was a bad distribution of points. With the Apso as well, I mean, the Apso should have been something else, and that Rook should have been something supplementing that DPS ship. It's like if you look at the PL side, you got the Vindicator supported by the Brutix, which is be running ganglinks.
Wow.
And
we were just blabbing a whole bunch, and the PL Oneros died.
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
I noticed it slowly going down, but at this point, it really doesn't matter too much.
It matters a ton because they're not going to win the match, but now Alpha Volley Union's going to move through to next weekend. They were looking like they were going to get shut out, and for whatever reason, they were able to kill that Oneros. I don't know if PL decided to give that to them because they want them in the tournament next week rather than the alternative, or if they actually legitimately were able to burn that Oneros down. I mean, they don't have anything really there except for that absolution, so I'm pretty surprised they were able to do that.
Yeah, well, interesting to point out is the Goon team did have rep drones coming from the bigger ships to help keep that Daenerys alive. So it looks like the PL did not copy him in that aspect. I see some light armor maintenance bots from Alpha Vol Union, but all ships are down for Alpha Vol Union, and they did get that logistics ship down, like you said, so they will make it through.
Yeah, I don't know. That blows my mind that that Oneros just died at the end there. Sorry, I missed that for a sec. Anyway, crazy match. PL doing well, and we will see you guys again in 10 minutes for the next one.